the seasonal nature of life means you never feel that you're stuck in a 9 till 5. Everything ebbs and flows throughout the year, and you just feel like you have time and space to enjoy the seasons and to really embrace the natural world. Living on an island, daily life is dictated by the tide. So from the time that the fresh milk can arrive on our freight boat at high tide to low tide, being able to go out, collect the seaweed, dependent what quay or you're going to get your boat from, or the kids come back from school on a Friday from the main island of St Mary's, where you collect them depends on the tide. So it dictates every element of our daily life. The inspiration to use seaweed in the skincare really came from how much I felt my skin felt clearer and brighter every time I've been in the sea for a swim. And using natural ingredients, I began to sort of research the properties seaweed has for skin and how beneficial it can be. It's so rich in vitamins and minerals, antioxidants. So it sort of seemed the natural thing to tie together the seaweed and the products. It can brighten the complexion and help skin elasticity and tone. It's also really soothing for skin. So if you have any sort of irritation, it's rich in the minerals, particularly zinc and iodine, which would help calm any irritation. We have quite a few pets. My husband grew up with dogs, cats, rabbits, ponies, so that was sort of the lifestyle that he envisaged having as part of family life. So it started off with a cat, and then we got our dog instead of having a third child. And then our friend's mother had so many tortoises that they were looking to rehome, so we ended up with some of them. And my mother-in-law bought the children chickens for their birthday, so they're very loved, and we've hatched chicks, and they're much more pets than egg layers, but everyone seems to love having lots of animals. Living on such a small island is very special, as well as being really beautiful. It's a really strong community, and everyone helps each other out and looks out for each other. And my children have grown up with so much support and love from so many people. It makes it a very special place to be a part of. My favourite coastal spot in the UK, I grew up on the coast in Devon, so I feel a little bit disloyal to say this, but you cannot beat the beaches on the Isles of Scilly, especially St Martin's. Little Bay is just absolute heaven, with crystal clear seas, and it's sheltered from most winds, and it's never very full, with really sandy beaches. I am a Pisces, so I have always been drawn to the water, and I really remember floating in the sea on holiday off beach on St Mary's, Palistry, and just feeling so at peace, and that sense of calm and a tingle, the sound of the tingle in the water. So I've always been drawn to the sea. So I came to the islands accidentally, really, just for a 6-month period, and that was 15 years ago. But obviously I really fell in love with the slower pace of life. And I always had a slight calling whether I would go back to the mainland, but once I had children, I felt really rooted here because it's such a safe place and they have such access to nature that I just didn't feel like they would have that anywhere else in the world, really.